1, 2, is this on?
Wrestling is a variety show which always has room for comedy.
You have a big mouth, John Cena, and there's nothing I would like more for Christmas than a chance to shot it.
In a previous video, we listed 10 of the funniest wrestlers of all time.
You will go flying over that top rope, Paul Heyman.
Oh, Heyman?
I'm not in the Royal Rumble.
And now we're back to highlight 10 more.
Batista just got knocked. Slap the hell out. Batista is down. Batista is down.
Today's video is brought to you by Manscaped and their new Performance Package 5.0, the undisputed champion of men's grooming. First up, the Lawnmower 5.0 trimmer. They've taken grooming precision to a whole new level with their next-gen dual skin-safe blade heads, now accompanied by an upgraded trimmer blade and an interchangeable foil blade for enhanced performance. Think of it as a grooming tag team match. The trimmer blade enters the ring with its clean-cut moves, and then the foil blade sweeps in for the grand finale of unbeatable smoothness. But that's not all. The Performance Package 5.0 also includes the Weed Whacker 2.0 for those pesky nose and ear hairs, plus the Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant and Crop Reviver Toner, keeping you feeling fresh and ready to rumble all day long. And here's a deal for my viewers. Use my promo code FLASHBACK20 at checkout to get 20% off, plus free international shipping as well as 2 free gifts too. Step up with the Manscaped Performance Package 5.0 and be ready for anything in or out of the ring. Keep it smooth, keep it fresh, and stay legendary. Now let's continue with today's video. The Hurricane. The Hurricane bursts onto the scene as a hilarious superhero character that got over big with the fans.
A lot of hurricanes in Texas. A damn hurricane had come through there, blowing wind, rain everywhere. It caused mass destruction.
Stand back. There's a hurricane coming through. And behold, the new and improved Hurricycle.
What is this? That's the real battle construct. Oh, this is unique.
What's up with that? What's up with that?
Who could forget his iconic feud with The Rock?
Oh, you're the Hamburglar. Yeah, you're that cat that works for McDonald's. Go get me a cheeseburger. Go get the Rock a cheeseburger. No ketchup.
But it would appear that you're full of Brahma bull crap. The tiny ding-a-ling.
Yeah, that's right. Ah, no! Easy, big fella. 100 pounds of nothing. 5 feet nothing. 1 second. Excuse the Rock. His cell phone's going off. Cacao, hello. Hey, it's nothing. He says he knows you.
You don't put that on, you'll fly around the arena!
Oh, well, you two remind The Rock of somebody else, too. Right here, we got Hamburglar and Grimace up in the house. I'm playing, I'm kidding.
Hurricane had numerous sidekicks to bounce and play off of. It kept his character fresh while also breathing new life into other talent, allowing them to showcase their charisma and comedic chops.
Shape of a hurricane.
Form of nice storm.
It's a hurricycle.
And how?
No! Oh, wait a minute!
I'm taking RVD.
You know, me and Kane used to be partners.
You are a big piece of...
You are not a big piece of that. What is that? Holy! What's up with that? That guy is off his rocker. Throw yourself in the air. Watch.
It was also fun to see the Hurricane interact with a variety of different wrestlers up and down the card.
Boy, they thought it was bad when I talked to a head.
And change his name from Triple H to Triple B.
What's he gonna try to do? Choke slam the Big Show?
It's a super choke slam.
Looks like a super dud to me. Believe it or not, the only person who could take the Big Show down.
The Hurricane has the Big Show.
A power bomb. His granddaddy and his dad were as good as I ever saw. And look at Hurricane. Oh, look at this.
You, Triple H, in the operating room. Bloody crimson mask as you got demolished by Batista. What's up with that? Citizen Kane, you got a cool costume, you got a cool mask, you're 7 feet tall, and you don't fight crime. What's up with that? You would be a great addition to the Hurr League. Hurr Twin Powers, activate. There it is.
There it goes.
never doubt the Hurricane.
His character was not only skilled at comedy, as Hurricane often portrayed a credible underdog that the fans could get behind.
I believe in me. I believe I can defy those odds. And I believe I can head to the Royal Rumble poised to win. I believe.
Rope woman with a black hat, I tell you. I mean, are you believing this? Wait a minute! He's flying!
Stick with what works, Hurricane. There's a difference between being delusional and having a death wish.
Scott Steiner. Much of Steiner's comedy came from his insane promos, where he routinely butchered words, sentences, and anything that involved talking.
Everybody wants to know where I've been. Put some facial paint on, so it's supposed to be some tough guy that can scare me or something. Listen, you ain't a hamburger with extra cheese, extra mayonnaise, and extra ketchup. World Tag Team Champion. Easy. Man, you ain't Big Pop. I'm the big bad booty daddy. It's non-stop. Now listen, English.
A lot of this was unintentionally funny, but Big Papa Pump later began to lean into the comedy more and more.
I want to know what it's like for a lamb to go and slaughter. You got there with the lamb going, come on, awesome.
There's only one F in Mafia.
Well, you put the F where the sun don't shine. Just do it the way I say, do it the way I put it. Do it, get back to work, come on. So, Samoa Joe, you take your 30-30 and a third chance, minus my 25% chance, then you take my 75% chance of winning. If we used to go one-on-one and then add 66 and 2/3%, and they know that they don't have to wait for the Earth to rotate on a 47-degree axis so the stars can touch the sky and create an equinox so they can see the Big Dipper. And satisfaction's coming when I go behind and do the bump and grind. And it's only a matter of time because they call me the Big Bad Booty Daddy.
Steiner had a unique voice and freakish look that made his watches even funnier.
That's right, it's gonna be my first match back. It's gonna be just like the last match. Send Roddy Piper, that skirt wearing queer on Queer Street and liking it. For me being a man, a running root, Bill Goldberg out of wrestling. You're the biggest ass kissing, backstabbing, butt sucking bastard.
The Big Bad Booty Daddy was the closest thing to a shaved gorilla that was taught to speak English.
What the hell is you about? Stand relax. Come on, you son of a I hate ducks.
Hit the duck! Yes! We love you, Scott Steiner!
Scott liked to admire his muscular physique while vigorously making fun of more rotund wrestlers like Samoa Joe and Bully Ray.
Dunkin' Donuts from the great state of obesity. Christian Cage wants to take your time to go to the gym, maybe work out, eat a steak, stick man. I beat him before, I'll beat him again. He's still a fat bastard. The only way I'd be afraid of him if I was smothered in a Twinkie. Well, don't hate on me, Small Joe. Hate your parents because they gave you an extra fat cell in your X and Y chromosome. There's some rednecks out in the crowd who are fat, just like you, Joe, who wants them to beat me. You're gonna be taking splinters out of your fat asses all night long because you got some fat asses. Joe, you call him for what he is. That fat bastard, you call him Sloppy Joe. And this fat son of a is gonna try us all out.
Calm down, okay? All right?
He's fat!
The New Day. Kofi Kingston, Big E, and Xavier Woods were consistently some of the funniest performers on WWE. They showcased their comedic talents in a variety of ways. This included physical comedy.
Yeah.
And now Kofi Kingston pulled them out from under our announce table. On the floor. Pogo stick.
February will mark the 20th.
Wow!
Wow!
That man just got slapped on the head.
He and Xavier will be defending the titles, right? Because Kofi Kingston's abdominal stretch still able to find a way.
Oh my God, you blinded me.
Woods and Kingston are going to go at it.
He gets a pin, it's over!
However, the New Day were perhaps at their funniest when on the microphone or in backstage skits.
Oh, Brother Bray! you dare be sour. Clap for the greatest thing going in all of WWE and feel the power. And feel the power. And feel the power.
Like a baby. If you seem like a baby waking up real fast in the middle of the night.
Nobody! World Tag Team Champion! World Tag Team Champion!
Hot potato, hot potato, hot potato, hot potato, hot potato, hot potato, hot potato.
No.
Because you didn't win.
We hit the Usos so hard that when they walk north, they're looking south. Woo! That's that poltergeist, baby!
You were absolutely nothing till your wife put you on Total Divas.
He's out to bark. He can't buy a look at deep.
We want that gold, sucker! And that battleground, we're coming for you!
Usos.
When your gut hangs out more than your weenie do!
Who is it gonna be? Which one of you is it gonna be?
The New Day didn't just cut hilarious promos, they also rocked the mic with entertaining singing featuring Woods on the trombone.
You know Xavier was trained by Chief J Trombone.
We are your new tag champs. New Day, New Day. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be I'm not your boy. Hey, nothing you can say. Nothing you can say what you gotta do, man.
No idea what the rest of the lyrics were, but then he cut his.
On top of singing, the group were known for their impressive dancing.
Look at Big E go! Wait a minute. That Big E's gonna be getting down all over Brooklyn tonight.
The New Day.
The following eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, count out, or disqualification.
Which was made even funnier whenever they were joined by other wrestlers.
Hey! Do some dance! There you go, there you go!
Coach got moved.
Coach is gonna hurt himself. Go here! I got to do this now. You ain't got it. Oh, there it is! Work stuff! Work stuff! Work stuff! Oh! Sounds the man! Sounds the man!
The New Day also loved to play dress up. It didn't matter who or what they cosplayed as. The trio knocked every costume and impersonation out of the park.
It's Halloween! And I love candy.
Oh my God.
I get it now. It's a new day as the Brood.
It's the Gobbledygooker! Come on, man. We're the new Judgment Day. Trick or treat. All aboard the booty. Train. Yes, it is.
It's a new year. There are new societal standards where a grown man can wear an undergarment in public and nobody questions it.
John Cena. In the early part of his career, Cena brutally roasted wrestlers in his raps. His opponents had no choice but to stand there and take it. The Doctor of Thugonomics jabs were just as funny as they were ruthless.
You need to hit them sit-ups too. You're not exactly the leanest. Forget seeing me, bro. You can't see your own penis. I'm not even wrestling the Big Show. This whole thing's a charade. My match is with the hippo float from the Macy's parade. You and Brock are close friends. And Big Show, he needs a bra. That's not a triple threat match. Kurt, that's a menage a trois. Could you repeat that last line? I didn't really get that. I just heard you heavy breathing, dude, and choking on your neck fat. His forehead, his jaw. Let me tell you people what F5 stands for. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Oh, I forgot my name. My brain went numb. Damn, I'm dumb. You couldn't cut it with the Brood. They even put you on the shelf. Gangrel was sucking blood. You were sucking something else. You got no hydraulics in your car. You got a sexual sickness. His car bounces up and down because he sits on the stick shift. Funaki-san, reconsider. I'm more than you can handle, bro. I'll cut your two-tone mullet and kick you dead in the camel toe. That would leave me and Hiroko in the right place. I don't do makeup, girl, but I help you with the white face. Mad Johnny Nitro? You ain't got the nuts to hit me. And if K-Fed wasn't around, I'd be spearing Britney. You can say you're a grown man. I just don't believe you. You're a baby. I don't know whether to spank you or breastfeed you. I put Kurt ass on all fours. They found Saddam in one hole, Kurt. I shoved Davari up yours. Kurt Angle's going south. Forget your mouthpiece. I put my piece in your mouth. I shook her hand last week and she gave me gonorrhea. And instead of spitting out apples, you should be choking on these nuts.
After reaching the main event, Cena began to move away from rapping, but he still had some good comedic material in his back pocket.
Michael Cole has a special moment every time he gets a sensual late-night email from the guest manager of Monday Night Raw.
Including his hysterical, meme-worthy facial expressions.
You would make your faces. I banned my dog from watching Raw. Looking to Alex Riley, his personal assistant, like,
Nobody gets out the STFU. Sabu tap. Van Dam will tap.
Oh, Van Dam's hanging in. John Cena's got the STFU locked in on our general manager, William Regal. Come on, John, get somebody out here.
Cena. Let him go. That's enough. Come on.
Clutch. Koji clutch. Zayn with the clutch. Is Cena going to tap out?
We're going to make... Whoa. Look at Rusev.
Oh, my God.
Reversal by Rusev into the accolade. Rusev.
I'm going to tell you something. This is, you're right, it is at stake. This is highest one of 505. Cena in trouble. The Rock.
Mick Foley. One of Foley's endearing qualities was his ability to provide constant laughs.
The fake mankind is all tied up. It's a joke. Laugh with me. I'll reach into your pants, I'll whip it out, and I'll stick it in your damn mouth.
What?
Whoa, Mick. Whoa.
Oh, there's plenty more where that came from.
I would say so. Yeah, we are.
Mankind just took the tip, King.
I've comprised a list of about 17 other things I'd really like to do to those bad boys.
As Mankind, he transitioned from the violent deathmatch king to the lovable oaf who pulled a sock out of his pants. This era of Mick featuring Socko was a huge hit with audiences.
I've got one word for him. Socko. Have a nice day. Mr. Socko. Say hello to Mr. Socko.
You got athlete's foot on it. Oh, Socko. Oh, no. Mr. Socko. The mandible claw.
Happy birthday to you. He's gonna give your boo-boo a big kiss.
You're gonna what?
Hey, ah! No, Mick, please.
Mr. McMahon is tasting Socko.
And who could forget the legendary team of the Rock and Sock Connection? Perhaps the greatest and most hilarious odd couple pairing in wrestling history. Their chemistry was just off the charts.
You're gonna be alright, kid. That's not Mankind. He's half retarded. You know that.
Mr. Rocco. You smell what the Rock is cooking? Know your rule.
It's Rocco and Socko. Here we go. The Rocco
and Socko.
There's the Rock and Sock connection for real.
Mankind, how do you feel?
It doesn't matter how I feel, Michael Cole.
What about the attack here in the boiler?
Michael Cole, know your mouth and shut your roll. While the dozens and dozens of Mankind's fans all chant his name. Don't you ever, in the Rock mean ever, steal the Rock's phrases again. If you smell, la 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 la.
Well, the Rock.
It doesn't matter how it makes you feel.
Among the numerous faces of Foley, Mick considers his run as commissioner as the most fun of his career. It was pure gold seeing the hardcore legend interact with different wrestlers while positioning his office in the most absurd of locations.
I guess you guys didn't read the shirt. Miss? Miss who? Maybe this will clear it up for you. Commissioner? And let me rule some more. I'm the ruler, ruler. Come on! Hey, the match stays, Briscoe. Go run and get me some coffee, okay?
Sure. I'm not gonna get you coffee. What are you?
Made my decision, and it's final.
Ow!
But these things must be done very delicately. Wizard of Oz, the castle scene. I'd take a look at those puppies. It doesn't match. Final!
Taz, I am your father.
Edge and Christian. Edge and Christian use comedy to find their voice and overall characters in the World Wrestling Federation.
Don't do that. Good God almighty.
Persistent rumors about your true identities.
You guys totally reek of asolísimo. Arriba, amigos.
Si, senor.
We don't have any footage from last night, so we'll reenact the classic TLC match from SummerSlam. What could happen now?
Oh. Look at, they're trying to reach for those title belts. Oh, now they're having to bow down.
Their 5-second pose was a brilliant tactic that allowed them to make fun of the fans while getting themselves over as hilarious heels.
I give you a very special 5-second pose. Uh-oh, get your camera out, quick. What's the jury doing there? He's posing. It's Edge's moment.
We will now pose for 6 seconds.
Get your Kodak, JR, ready?
The two men also had unique vocabulary.
You can't find your car, you wrote a movie about it, and now you have no way of getting to the premiere unless you find it.
Oh.
Yeah.
There will so be extreme repercussions. What? I'm making up words.
Can you smell it? That's us, totally reeking of awesomeness.
The best thing about my boots are?
What's that?
It says Edge on them.
That's pretty cool. I never noticed that.
And musical talents that made them such an entertaining piece of WWF programming.
Oh, come on, relax, man. I can play your music too.
It's my time! It's my time! It's my time! Angle. Angle.
Guys.
Chris Benoit's here, and he's really mad. Chris Benoit's here, and he's really angry. Here it is in full, the Chris Benoit song. Isn't any wrestler who can prove him wrong?
It was fun to see Edge and Christian interact with other talent on the show. They had great chemistry with numerous wrestlers, especially Mick Foley.
But I do have this.
Hey, my chicken seat.
Yeah, 224. Ooh, oh God.
Wait a minute.
You guys are like so totally busted, man. Genital warts rule. Genital warts do not rule. They can be quite painful and embarrassing.
Shortest reign ever for the Hardys.
Shortest reign, huh?
Yeah.
Then I guess they might need these. The shortest umbrellas. What is it? And sodas rule.
Yeah, they do.
Mick has got the sodas. Mick has got the sodas.
The 7-time tag champions returned as a unit in 2013.
The Rated R Superstar Edge!
Remember that time that Edge went to your dad's house and slapped him around? What? Yeah, I'll be there. I'm coming.
It's like if we had a threesome with Beyonce, you'd be our love child.
And now look at you.
What is that?
He's my stunt double. Pose on!
You think you know me? You think you know me? You think you know me?
Thumb's gotta be in.
Oh, thumb what? Shoot
I
it.
can break them. Yeah.
No, that's not a good. No, that's not good.
We're here.
They were then given their own sketch comedy show on the WWE network, which received universal praise from fans who were glad to see the Canadian duo back together again.
Watch our show! Watch our show! Watch our show!
Yes!
Lance.
Come on in, Lance Storm.
We shouldn't play with fire. The table was broken and I burned my scrotum.
Morning, Pooh Bear.
Y'all in Greenwich, y'all. You in Greenwich, y'all. That's where you
Welcome to Greenwich. Right beside you.
Jesus, take the wheel. It's like a giant waterbed. I don't know what's more shocking, you naked or you with a championship.
Oh, looks good on you, man.
What about me?
Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
My God, he broke his neck.
Oh, damn it. Cripes all Friday.
Bobby the Brain Heenan. Heenan understood comedy like few others in wrestling. He was quick-witted, mischievous, charismatic, and clever. The Brain was funny and entertaining on commentary for the entire 2 to 3 hour broadcasts.
Davey said it's you and me, Flair.
This isn't fair to Flair. This is not fair to Flair.
It's minutes.
Weasel your way out. I never thought I'd say that, but weasel your way out if you have to.
Weasel your way out.
If he wins this, I'll never say or do anything bad again.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at Flair.
No. That's not fair to Flair. It's your fault, Bobby Heenan.
Poking fun and cracking jokes at everyone's expense.
The look on Helen's face pretty much says it all.
Oh no! They're gonna repossess my teeth.
Beautiful ladies, Martha and Georgia Hart.
Yeah, but look at that ugly little kid.
Well, Jim Powers is a very good, young, up-and-coming nothing.
You talk about mutts. This is a mutt. How can you tell which end is which on this dog?
A bunch of grown men in skirts playing vacuum cleaners. Look at that idiot. The steering wheel's on the wrong side. Oh, there's a picture of Helen on the back of his jacket. Isn't that nice? Super Callow. Fragilistic.
I knew you gonna say that.
Well, take a look at this. By the time the Iron Sheik gets to the ring, it'll be WrestleMania 38.
While also bouncing up the likes of Gorilla Monsoon, whom Bobby shared an iconic partnership with.
Pin up pictures of Elizabeth that Ric Flair promised to show on those big screens. Don't start!
Nothing worse than a woman with scissors.
Where did you? I never heard that before.
just said it to you.
now.
Am I going to do with this? Make a keychain. What do you think?
You stop. I hope that cat scratches you.
And then he tried to dive through the window to escape. Did you see that?
Are you blind?
What an act of cowardice.
So far, it says you haven't gone anywhere. I got it right here. Smell the kid. Go ahead, smell it. Oh, that's fine to me. Right there. Hello, Jack.
Where's your costume?
I have my costume on, my natural costume. Told him not to touch that midget. You never touch a midget. You never know where they've been. You're disgusting.
Oh, no.
And you're out.
Oh,
Get
no.
out and stay out.
Oh, no.
We're fed up with
Bobby
you.
Heenan just...
As a manager, the Brain wasn't afraid to look foolish, adhering to the wrestling trope where the heel builds up so much heat so that they can get their comeuppance in the end.
Well, do you see any whiskers? Yeah. No, but look at the ears. You can't even see the ears on me. Look at the ears on that sewer rat.
I'm a weasel.
Then he starts to slowly stand up and is chasing the tail.
I don't particularly care for people to yell weasel or yell anything when I'm in a man's corner.
You still working here? You're fired.
You like rice? Weasel.
We can straighten this all out. We could probably go into the welcome call. Wait a minute.
On top of being one of the greatest managers and announcers in history, Bobby Heenan will be remembered as arguably the funniest wrestling personality of all time.
How long have you been married, sir?
21 years.
You realize on your wedding night, if you'd have killed her, you'd be out now?
Andre, what about that final lesson?
You don't understand, do you, dummy? I do the
I'll
talking.
conduct these interviews here if you don't mind.
Bobby the Brain Heenan. Here he comes on that camel.
Come on, stop this camel.
They had the 3 Freebirds. They had the Junkyard Dog, Mad Dog, 2 Bulldogs, Matilda, another dog. You had 2 Killer Bees. You had a guy with a snake. You had a Hawaiian guy with a lizard. And the top it off, I'm the Weasel doing commentary with the gorilla. You sit for 2.5 years naked in a room and watch Judge Judy. You'll go nuts.
I don't care who's watching, I'm gonna dance. Come on, let's all get it. Go ahead, Brain. I am. This is the best I can do.
Jerry the King Lawler. As the brown-nosing heel announcer, the King came armed with brilliant jokes, zingers, and one-liners that made him a welcome presence on the show throughout the 90s and early 2000s.
I think falling on you. I think the only time he's ever seen 90210 is on the scales. I know everybody's got the right to be ugly, but he abuses the privilege. Wait till you see this monstrous face. Oh, there's something. It couldn't have been beer. It's been beer. That's like spinach to Popeye. You see how big his face is? He's going to need a bookmark to find his chin.
Which one?
I'm not going to complain about your announcing. The line's too long. JR, please come home. It's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit squad.
15 pints, 16 pints, 17 pints.
We've got to be hungover.
If The Rock grew up here in old Milwaukee and he had to choose one of those overweight, beer-drinking, bearded female pigs to call his own.
Oh, there's one. Are beating and battering each other. Run out. Hit that drunk with a jacket on. If you and your wife were to get divorced, would you still be brother and sister? That's a tough one, isn't it? Yeah. Look at Taka Michinoku. He loses another pound, we'll have to file a missing persons report. What about that mug, McMahon? Woo! I heard he tried to enter an ugly contest, and they said, sorry, no professionals.
When Andy was born, his father wanted a boy and his mother wanted a girl, and they were both satisfied.
I understand that when he was a little kid, he was so ugly that for the first 6 months you diapered the wrong end. Is that true?
Both Stu and Helen.
I wouldn't believe them if their tongues were notarized. He is huge. I heard when he was a baby, he had to be baptized at SeaWorld. Being a 3-time Intercontinental Champion doesn't make you a great wrestler, just like Larry King having 9 wives don't make him a great husband. That's what you do in a mosh pit, McMahon. You don't know anything about rock music. Your favorite rock group is Mount Rushmore. That's right, 12 children. Stu and Helen Hart produced more tragedies than Shakespeare. I heard the Blue Meanie actually had an experience with a hoe one time, and she told him not on the first date. They're old enough to be his grandma. His grandma? These women started wrestling when the Dead Sea was only 6. I can't help it if you're the only diva here in the WWE whose bathtub has stretch marks.
JR and King were one of the greatest wrestling duos. They had terrific chemistry that included tremendous back and forth banter.
We saw the big tit last night. T-I-T.
Will you stop that? You can't say tit on television.
The Terry Invitational Tournament. Everything about her is nice. I'm talking about her eyes. I'm talking about her eyes. Are you that beautiful eyes? What's wrong with you? Camera around her.
I've heard of restaurant quality, but this is bakery quality.
I've heard of buns of steel, but those are buns of cinnamon.
I tried that last week on my porch.
I got to get a videotape of you doing a spinneroonie on your porch.
I was on the back porch, so I wouldn't embarrass myself.
WCW, that place was a joke.
How long did you work at WCW?
Never.
Well, I did.
Was it a joke?
Damn right.
Booker T, the guy whose family portrait is a courtroom sketch.
People don't hold it against you for some of the mistakes you've made. You're not a stranger to a courtroom.
You find humor in the misfortunes of others, don't you, Ross?
Selectively, yes. Jerry the King Lawler. He is an ass.
Jerry Lawler is a first-class, restaurant-quality ass.
Go ahead, tell us about the football careers of Bradshaw and Farouk.
I'm not going to do it now. You hurt my feelings.
I'd like to see more Brian Christmas. Oh, beautiful.
Don't you have some baby pictures?
What are you talking about? And there's been other black superheroes before, hasn't there?
How about that Blackula?
Blackula? Yeah.
Point. Wataka's had snap back there.
They have some good Chinese hospitals here in New York.
Well, you stop that. Let me say centerfold. She might be a little old for you. She's in her early 20s. Now Rock getting whipped down like that government mule we talked about. How many mules does the government own? What the hell? What were those bastards doing to Stephanie? I don't know. How do I know, JR? Are you worried about his knee when he landed right on Triple H's head? Well, why don't you run down and give him mouth-to-mouth resuscitation if you're so damn worried about it? Don't be an idiot. What? I said don't be an idiot. Look at this. There's the referee. Oh, look at her bounce away. Man, what a little bitch.
Jerry was always on form during the Royal Rumble match. It was hilarious hearing him chop and change his pick, only to claim he was right all along by the end.
Pick Shawn Michaels, didn't I? No, I didn't pick Shawn Michaels. He's still my pick. He's my new pick. My prediction is true.
Boss man is my pick. There's my pick right there. Yeah, I'm picking Kane. I told you I'm picking the Big Show.
I knew The Rock would win. My pick, Rikishi. I knew Rikishi couldn't do it. My pick is Kane.
Yeah, Kane. You switched horses.
I knew the Rattlesnake could win this.
Jinder Mahal's my pick.
Guys, it's my pick to win the Rumble Royal. Oh, my pick is here.
Your pick? Yeah. I may want to change my pick. I've known in the past, when I pick a winner, I mean, I stick with it. I'm a man of conviction. What?
King saved some of his most memorable or perhaps infamous material for the ladies.
CENA brawl once before. It's a goal. Oh, JR, come on. What a goal, man. The last time you saw a breast was in a Kentucky Fried Chicken box. We're very creative fans. Yeah. You know, Molly being such a good girl and all, would this be the first time she ever been shaved? Oh, stop. Hoes don't vote. They don't care who gets in. I beg your pardon. You ever get picked off on Second King? Moses couldn't part her legs. Lita is Edge's girlfriend. A girlfriend is like a wife, except you get to have sex with her. Coach said, this place is crawling with cops and these hoes out here, you know, they're the receivers of swollen goods. Oh, King, for gosh sakes.
But I know you came here to see me get naked.
Yo, Adrian!
Lawler's character was perverted and proud of it.
I see all of them. So many curves and me with no brakes. Hey, girls, I'm an organ donor. Need anything? Oh, stop it. You don't care about the rules. You just want to see these ladies strip for broad panties. Broad panties, right? We got ourselves a wiener.
And I'm like, no, what am I saying? Yes. Hey, you do need some mouth-to-mouth. She does need mouth-to-mouth right now.
Truthfully, my brain is my second favorite organ. Oh, Lord. That lingerie pillow fight, JR, that almost got me. Did it really? Yeah. Well, I think I'm experiencing personal growth.
However, Jerry was clearly biased towards younger women. Older folk like Helen Hart, Mae Young, and Moolah had to face the wrath of King's ageism.
Quit calling her Mae Young. She's so old. When David killed Goliath, she called the cops. Look at this. Is Helen here? I think so. I heard she went shopping today, went in an antique store, and they kept her. It's the first time I've ever seen live TV in slow motion. 77 years young. 77 years, come on. If she said her real age, you'd think it was her phone number. Oh, God. I don't know if 70 is the real age. I saw him getting checked by the doctors in the back, and Moolah's birth certificate was in hieroglyphics. Helen's wearing some beautiful antique jewelry. She got it when it was new.
Ladies and gentlemen, this will be one king for the ages, to say the least.
Yeah, ages 70 to 80. You know, this is going to be a New Year's Eve party tonight. Mae Young, she was a waitress at the Boston Tea Party.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. In his first few years in WWF, it was important for Austin to establish himself as a straight-shooting, serious character. Despite this, we still got to see a glimpse of Steve's comedy from time to time.
McMahon 316 says I just pissed my pants. Really hard. Help me, please. I'm going to hurt me.
Baddest man on the planet is a figure of speech.
This is a figure of speech right here.
Not the people down there!
Here comes and fully loaded, and it's a badass Billy Gunn.
You're one funny diaper-wearing son of a bitch. Oh my gosh! Have yourself a good Thanksgiving. But here's a little bird for you to enjoy right now.
While many people weren't happy with Stone Cold's heel turn in 2001, one positive was that it allowed Austin to show his comedic side in a way that just wasn't possible during his initial babyface run.
We got milk. Oh! people claim that there's a Rocky to blame. You think I should nail this son of a bitch for not buying enough beer? Give me a hell yeah! And while I'm working on this beer belly, I'm going down to Whataburger.
An injury proved to be a blessing in disguise since it limited the rattlesnake to appearing in backstage segments. Here, he was able to display just how funny he could really be, while sharing the screen with a wide range of different characters.
Oh man, let me see it.
Breathing down our necks. Breathing down our necks. They're breathing in.
Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya.
I feel like a real cowboy. Yippee-ki-yay.
What were you saying?
He doesn't have his watch right now.
So what? No, I got it all.
What? What?
This time I got.
What? What?
It's gonna.
What? What?
Had more foam in that broad than one of my beers. What? Showed me all your footage. Stone Cold Steve Austin got something he want to show you. How about that?
Ric Flair in there as well.
Then, after retiring from the ring in 2003, Austin was back at it with the comedy, this time as the GM and sheriff of Monday Night Raw.
Bought one of your t-shirts.
A big fan of Chris Jericho, are you?
No, I'm not a big fan. They ran out of toilet paper.
That's down him. Theodore Long. Now that's the funny. He did his chasing him.
He's probably drunk already. Get him up. What's he got in his hand? Is that
What are you doing, you son of a bitch?
You do it. You run him over. He's got no Evolution better take heed.
Stop it right there and shut the music down. I ain't got time to watch you spray that stupid ass water all over the crowd. Will you get me another beer? Let me clean you up a little bit.
I gotta say.
What?
I want to tell you.
What?
I want to just say.
What? You got a microphone in your hand, use it. I didn't say you were number one. I was showing you that. There it is right there.
The same is true for Steve's later years. Anytime he returns, fans are guaranteed some laughs.
You said you had a bigger set of balls than anybody here in the damn company. What if I just put you over my knee, pull your little dress up? I gotta be careful, I don't want your balls to fall out.
The scent of a rattlesnake. And they call him.
And I'm gonna get electrocuted. Watch out!
Man, right here in the Silver Dome. Good to be back here at the Silver Dome.
D-Generation X. DX ushered in the Attitude Era with raunchy comedy that set the tone for what was to come.
I did not sleep with that young intern. They tossed, they turned, they tossed, they turned. It was crazy. I was up all night.
Sean and I both got jumbo weenies. Show us what you're bringing to the barbecue, girl.
X marks the spot, big man. X marks the spot.
This type of television gave the World Wrestling Federation a much-needed facelift.
There will be less references. Hey, watch your mouth.
Me.
Fans tuned in because they couldn't wait to see what the group were going to do next.
An official hello from the Click. Do you have 2 nipples for a dime?
Oh, that's really funny, King.
Their comedic hijinks and antics made for can't-miss TV.
Suck it!
Unbelievable. Oh, that's classy.
Suck it! Suck it! Suck it! Suck it!
Degenerates was a fitting yet ironic name for the faction.
I'm gonna start with that degenerate right beside you in the green shirt.
Did you see that degenerate?
since they helped bring WWF into the next generation with their iconic unmistaken humor.
When it comes to the Croc and the ladies and the Croc hits rock bottom, he has no choice but to lay that smack down on himself. Pull up your pants, because the Croc doesn't want to smell what you're cooking. The Croc! The Rock was bacon! Brother was bacon! Look at D-Lo, he's the man! Look at him shake his hand!
It's no surprise we've seen DX return multiple times over the years.
I'm the boogeyman, and I'm coming to
see if I can join DX.
Oh my gosh! They just put Coach's head!
For shizzle.
Wait a minute! Oh my God! Hang on! Look at this! Look at that! Stop it!
Captain DX up one.
Oh, look at this! Posing for pictures!
Isn't that Mr. Fuji over there? Oh, I love Mr. Fuji. I got a surprise for you, my friend. Girls!
That's because you're full of crap.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Holy shit! Aqua!
Damn DX!
The first public photo of the newest member of the McMahon family.
Come out! They're just cheerleaders.
Green slime is everywhere!
They always provide the laughs regardless if it's just Shawn, Hunter, or the entire group as a unit.
Aren't you supposed to be Jamaican? What happened to your accent? Sean will lose his smile, you know what I mean? I don't want Sean. Because when that happens, he does weird things like poses for Playgirl and stuff.
I think I got yours, Sean. Yeah, no, I think. Yeah.
Dog and Billy Gunn! Oh no!
Don't talk about your genitals.
Okay.
Don't.
Penis. Can we say penis? I'm sorry, I judged through it out.
Now if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out a similar video where we rank the top 10 funniest wrestlers of all time. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.